Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Gloria and today I'm super excited to create with My Life 365 collection by Bella Blvd. I love how this collection gives you the opportunity to scrapbook, all the special holidays and occasions throughout the year. So it starts with winter, moves on to Valentine's, St. Patrick's, Easter, summer. It's just a perfect collection to scrapbook all your holiday and your special occasions. So for today, friends, we will be focusing on the March products, which means we will be using a lot of green for St. Patrick's. But don't worry, if this is a holiday that you don't celebrate, don't worry, I'm gonna give you some fun tips on what photos you can use and how you can stretch a couple of products because you only get 2 pattern papers, but of course you get four patterns, including the B-sides. So I want to show you a fun way to stretch your products, your embellishments, and to create a beautiful, layered, intricate layout just how I love them. So come with me and let's start creating, friends. All right, friends, let's move down to my desk, and this is how I like working with this collection every month. I grab my collection kit and I go through the papers and I look for the month that I want to work with. So here we are working with the March pattern papers, and you will get 2 different patterns, 2 pieces of each. Okay, so on one side we usually have this beautiful with the tags, pattern paper with tags, with the 3x4s and the borders that I love at the bottom. And on the back of that one, you get this more of a tone-on-tone pattern. So you get those 2 patterns, and you get this that is called the Luck of the Irish, which I love, with another more like less busy pattern on the back. Okay, so you get 4 papers, and we are going to use 1 of each. So if you're recreating this layout with me, grab 2 papers, and this is where I want to show you how you can extend those pieces and just create a very patterned layout with only 2 pieces of paper. So I already have those pieces, scraps of those pieces, because I get lots of paper, friends, so I don't want to cut into the big ones. And what you will do here is you will cut your piece at 6 inches. Okay, so you will cut your paper at half. You will cut it at 6 and you will get this. Okay, and then we will need this little pieces here that are 3 inches wide. So just grab your trimmer and cut 3 inches tall by 6 wide. Bring it into your trimmer again and cut at 4, and it will leave you with 2 pieces, a 4 by 3 and a 2 by 3. Okay, and we will repeat that with the 4 patterns. Okay, so you grab the other pattern and you will do the same thing. 3 inches tall, and then we will cut that piece at 4 and 2. Okay, and that way you will repeat for all 4 patterns. Okay, for the back, the front, back, and front of your... Oh, on the back of this one, you will get the tags. What I've done here, friends, is used the bottom part of the border strips. That way I get even more patterns. So you just bring it here, take it to 3, and what I did, so I don't cut the letters here, I cut at the top and then take it all the way to 3 to your trimmer, and you will have your piece there, and then you bring it to 4 and 2. I hope that makes sense, friends. But what you will need are 4 patterns, for the left side. Okay, and these measure 3, 6, 9, 12. They are 3 inches tall each. And on the right side, we will have the same piece, but this one is 2 inches wide. So you see, we get that fun pattern on the background. So I hope that makes sense. And now we are going to start adhering those pieces to our white cardstock. And I love that this just, initially it brings all the pattern, all the color to our layout, and we don't have to do much else, you know? We don't need so much embellishing after adhering all our pieces. All right, so here we have our pattern, and we can stitch the borders. You can add some machine stitching, some hand stitching. If you like that look, this will be like the perfect time to just create that little extra touch. All right, so now comes one of my favorite parts, and that is going through my packs of ephemera icons and ephemera words to find the pieces that will work for my month. So here I have all the icons and here all my words, and I love that they separate them for you. So it's super easy to just go through all the pieces. So I put them all in this little phrase that makes super easy to just look and dig through all of them. And here I have my icons. I love the little truck, the rainbow, the little guy here, the Irish guy, and my words. So that's my favorite part, seeing everything all separated and just start to put together my layout. So that's one thing. And the next one, friends, that I love to do is to stretch my collection even more, is to bring in my Bella Besties. The Bella Besties come in 6x6 or in packs of 12x12. This is a super well-loved pack, but I just adore the polka dots on one side and the grid on the other. So I tried to find yellow and orange in my 6x6 pad, but I have really small pieces left, so I brought the bigger 12x12 scraps. And I love using these to create the frames for my photos. And I was thinking of doing like a double frame with orange and yellow, since we have some small touches of orange on this pattern paper and yellow all throughout. So, but I think I want to stay with this combination. I think like the orange is too much. So I will create a little frame for my 2 photos here. And these photos are super fun. It's us girls having like a fun day together. She was obsessed with her little frog, and we tried to dress all with something green that day to just go around and do all our, our activities dressed in something green. So let's create a little frame for our photos. I usually don't measure, friends. I just eyeball things, but it is more or less 1/8 of an inch all around. All right, friends, so I did the frames for my photos behind screens, and I decided to include both colors. I just think it will help my photos pop and bring that little extra color. And I love how it's looking. I added the remember tab at the top, and I also used another of my favorite Bella Besties, this time the lined patterns, to create a thin border to include on both sides. And I think it helps, like mark that differentiation between all the patterns. It just helps the eye, like soak in all of the beauty behind it. I also added some foam adhesive on the back to all my elements. That way you don't have to see me adding that and being, you know, like all bored of watching me. So I have my little marks here of where I want my photos to be. This foam was 1 millimeter thick, so I'm gonna play with layers like I always love to do. And here I have all my pieces already with foam, and I did a bit of layering. So you see I have this little guy here, and I layered a couple of the floral pieces. I have my rainbow with the, I believe that's like a horseshoe, something like that. I have the lucky to have you, and all of my pieces are with foam. So let's start adhering and finishing this layout. So I want my title to come down here and to say lucky to have you, because I'm lucky to have these two little leprechauns, or these two little beauties, to just, you know, make my days. Never one day looks like the other, friends, with small girls, small kids. Every day is an adventure. So I want to have lucky to have you, and St. Patrick's Day, just to create that kind of, you know, like pyramid looking, going downward. So let's adhere that. And I love what the black does here. It brings that, you know, that more of that black. I was thinking of using at first this, today is a good day to have a good day. But, you know, I think the black works better and just plays really good with the black that I have going on the sides. Okay. Now what I want to do is bring this little guy that reminds me to the frog that she was carrying all day around. Bring this other piece here and create like a visual triangle with my embellishments. So I want that at the top. I also did some cutting with a couple of dies that I had. You know, I love going through my spring dies to see what could work. So I have this leaf clovers. I have the clouds. So I thought I could bring in a little of that light blue that is in my photo and in the clouds here. And we have a couple of tiny bits, and maybe layer, you know, like clouds behind it and create a little scene at the top. But I don't know if you like that. I think it has a lot of blue here, and I don't know what other way to bring it at the bottom. Maybe a little border, but I don't know. I have my journaling strips here, so let's try it without the clouds and see how it looks. All right, friends, I have everything adhered, and look how fun this looks. So to finish my layout, I am bringing in the puffy stickers, and we have this little corner here dedicated to our March month. So I just want to add a couple more like white little flowers. I have this yellow one that I can bring down here, and a couple of these orange pieces as well. I also love this little clover that I can include up here and move this one a little. So just play around with your stickers to create that clusters that you love, friends. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you feel inspired to check this collection out. We can scrapbook the entire year together, and it's gonna be super, super fun. So everything will be linked down below if you wish to check it out. I will have some affiliate links for you to check this beautiful collection. Thank you so much, friends, for stopping by. It was awesome to scrapbook with you. Until the next time, bye-bye. This was Gloria Parra for Bella Blvd. Until the next one.